In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single new high-res card from worst all the way to best in NBA 2K23 My Team, ranging from the pink diamonds, the galaxy opals, and then the two dark matters, who I do think is the worst, all the way up to who I think is the best. So the worst card from the high-res set, in my opinion, is going to be the pink diamond shade and sharp. I think everybody besides sharp is actually a very good card in game, especially for their tier, whether it's a budget card, an elite card for their price tag. Just overall, I think the set is actually super underrated, but I would say shade and sharp is probably the worst one by a decent amount. I mean, he's not a terrible card, like he's not even that bad. It's just his size up isn't the greatest. His jump shot I don't feel like is going to be that good, if I remember correctly, on his diamond shades of card. And then you take a look at the stats. I mean, defense could be a little bit better. He is going to be really good at going to the rim, and for a pink diamond card, has some solid badges like quick first step, clamp breaker on Hall of Fame. He's got anchor, clamp. So I mean, he's not a bad card by any means. I just think this set has so many well-rounded cards that I think shade and sharp is going to be the worst in my opinion. At the number 11 spot is going to be the pink diamond Crusoe. He's only 6'5" with a 6'5" wingspan. I think he'll be another Gary Payton type of point guard. His jump shot isn't going to be as good, and he doesn't have the dribble sigs like Gary Payton. He doesn't have the tray escape and the really good movement. And I also say Gary Payton's got a better jump shot, so he's basically just a worse Gary Payton, which isn't like amazing of a point guard, especially at this time of the year when we're getting so many good point guards, especially in this high res drop. We got so many elite point guards, so I think overall Crusoe is going to be the 11th best high res card in the game. At the number 10 spot is going to be Jeremy Shohan. I just think he brings more value to the court, being 6'9" at the small forward position with a 7'1" wingspan. His defense is going to be elite, 97 block, 97 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 97 perimeter, and a 95 interior defense. He's super athletic, 94 speed, 95 vertical, 95 speed, or 94 strength, 95 vertical, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. He's also got pretty good dribble sigs. I mean, they gave him the Steve Francis size up, the Kobe escape. He's got front clutches. He's got MJ dribble style, Dame behind the back, normal leaner. It's just his jump shot only on quick timing. I don't think it's going to be a good jump shot. It's going to be kind of hard to time in game, but other than that, I mean, this card is exceptionally good at everything else besides knocking down threes. But overall, he still can knock down a three if he's wide open, even with that slow release. But overall, I'd say Jeremy Shohan is the 10th best high resolution card. At the number 9 spot is going to be Evan Turner, small forward point guard, 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan. I think he's just going to be a solid budget point guard, kind of like not on that Luke Walton level. I mean, his jump shot will be decent. I don't think it's going to be too great. He does have the Rudy Gay upper, which is really nice, but the Brandon Clark base, I mean, it's probably an okay base. I don't think it's going to be too great. And then his dribble sigs aren't amazing as well. I still think he's going to be a really good budget point guard, but I would say probably 9th overall in this new high res set. At the number 8 spot is going to be Josh Giddey. I think he'll be a little bit underrated in the sense that he's 6'8" with a 7' wingspan. But yes, his jump shot isn't the greatest. It's going to be a little bit slow of a jump shot, but he does have some really good dribble sigs with the Steph Curry escape, which means he can curry slide, which is going to be super nice to have. I love that James Harden size up, one of my personal favorite size ups in the game. He's also got the normal leaner on very quick timing, which is nice, and he's got quick drops off one. So all around, I think he's going to be a great 6'9" point guard. At the number, I think 7 spot, is it 7 or 8? I don't really know. I think we'll say it's number 7. Once again, I might get the numbers wrong here and there, but it's going to be this Sangya Diop. Absolutely butchered his name, but he's going to be a center power forward, 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. I mean, this is going to be the new budget center in the game. If you guys can't afford a D-Rob, if you guys can't afford all these really expensive centers in the game, and you don't want to use a Wiseman, you don't want to have to use an Eddie Curry, this is going to be the new best budget center. He's got a great jump shot. He's got the Chris Bosh base, the Oscar Robertson upper on quick timing, which is an amazing jump shot. He does have some pretty good dribble sigs. It doesn't really matter too much because he's only got a 37 ball handle, which might be a little bit of a factor, but for your center position, he's going to play really good defense. He can knock down threes, has a really wide player build. He's 300 pounds, and he's also got 84 speed, 84 acceleration, and a really nice 94 strength. So all around, I think Diop is going to be the 7th best card. At the number 6 spot is going to be Galaxy Opal Giannis. He's basically just his dark matter version. Like, even if you guys want to compare the card, they are basically the same. So he's going to be Giannis as the dark matter, but with 14 less Hall of Fame badges, and that's pretty much it. Because if you compare their stats, it's basically identical. I mean, passing vision plus 14, plus 3 ball handle, plus 1s and plus 2s on the defensive end. He's got a little bit better finishing on the rim. You take a look at the animations, legit identical. Like, I don't think anything's actually changed here. Identical sigs, identical animations, like dunk packages. are the exact same as well. So I mean, it's literally just got a dark matter Giannis with 14 less Hall of Fame badges, which does make a difference. I mean, obviously it makes a huge difference, but I don't think it's going to be a crazy difference. Like badges like Dimer, Floor General, Hyperdrive, Post Playmaker, you know, I mean, like Slithery's nice, Post Spin, you know, Aerial Wizard, does that really matter too much, you know, on this card? Yes, he does have these defensive hops, which is really good, and obviously that's why the dark matter will still be a little bit better, but I think for how much of a difference in price they're going to be, I just don't think this Giannis, I don't think Dark Matter Giannis is going to be worth getting when you can just get this Galaxy Opal and they are basically the same card. But on my number 5 spot is going to be the Pink Diamond Pokacheski. I think he's going to be such a good small forward, 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan. I think he's going to be this week's Jonathan Bender type of card at the small forward position. Both really tall. He's going to play really good defense in game, 94 block, 90 interior defense, 90 steal, 90 perimeter. All around has great stats and then all around great badges as well. He's got Hall of Fame quick first step, killer combos, hyperdrive, handles for days, clamp breaker, catch and shoot, claymore, corner specialist, limitless takeoff, posterizer, and then he also does have Hall of Fame clamps as well. So I mean, stats and badges wise, just looking at this card on face value, looks to be an amazing small forward. And then you go to his dribble sigs, he's got some very elite dribble sigs, jump shot only on quick timing, but I feel like that was their way of kind of balancing this card, because if he had a jump shot on very quick timing, he'd be one of the best small forwards in the game. But I think in this set is probably the 5th best card. At the number 4 spot is going to be Galaxy Opal Deathlift Shrimp, and I think he's actually super underrated. I think this card's going to be amazing. I am kind of making a prediction here. I think he's going to be really, really good. He's 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, the card's stats are super well rounded, but that's not what really matters at this point in the year. He's got those good stats that pretty much every card in the game has, but it comes down to tendencies. But he doesn't have any good tendencies, but it comes down to animations, and this jump shot is not that bad, but he's got such good dribble sigs. For your 6'10" small forward, he's got the Garland size up, the John Wall scape. His movement is going to be so nice. He's got the front clutches, he's got good dunk packages, he's got the Dame behind the back, the normal leaner, like pretty much everything you'd want on your card. Like he's gonna be able to move at such a high level being a 6'10" small forward. So I'm saying overall he's going to be the 4th best card in the high res set. Now getting into the top 3, I think it might be pretty obvious, but at number 3 is going to be Dark Matter D-Book. I think he could be number 2. I just think the number 2 guy is going to be a tad bit better, but Booker is going to be amazing on the offensive end. I'm not sure how I feel about them changing his base. I kind of just wish they kept the jump shot on very quick timing, and then same thing kind of with his like, I don't know if I like his size up necessarily. I wish I gave him a better size up, but whether it's the Garland size up, the T-Mac size up, the Steve Francis size up, just even like the Kyle Lowry size up, something just a little bit better than the Book size up. So his movement's not going to be incredible, but he does have the Trae Young escape, and overall going to be a very good 3 hunter. But at my number 2 spot, I actually think it's going to be Galaxy Opal Ricky Davis. I think he's going to be such a good shooting guard. He's 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. I mean, just offensively, this card's going to be a monster. He's got a great jump shot with that Oscar Robertson upper. He's got some great dribble sigs, good dunk packages, quick drops off one. He's got some really good, he's got really good sigs. I mean, just all around is going to be an absolute beast at that shooting guard position. And then at my number 1 spot, it's going to be Dark Matter Cade. Now, I don't think his jump shot's going to be too great, but I do believe this will be the best point guard in the game for the simple fact that he's 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, and he has the quick drops off one and the front clutches and the Trae Young escape. That is pretty much it. He's got good dribble sigs, he's got really good dunk packages, he can green a wide open shot, and he plays good defense in game because he is 6'8". Tons of good Hall of Fame shooting and playmaking badges, a couple on Hall of Fame like Anchor, Clamps, Glove, and Menace, but I don't think he's going to be an exceptional defender, except for the fact that he's 6'8" with a 7'1" wingspan, and we all know Cade does have a really good player model in game. So that's going to be my ranking of all the new high-res cards from worst all the way to best in NBA 2K23 Myteam. But let me know in the comment section down below who is some of your guys' favorite cards from this new promo. And of course, let me know what you guys are changing about my ranking. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.